Hello, everybody. Hello. Happy Sunday and happy last day of our seasonal singing week. So glad all of you have joined us today. I want to immediately shout out a great thank you to all the members of this community who came to yesterday's most moving and most fabulous cocktail party. Thank you so much, everybody. I want to welcome everybody to the Daily Antidote of Song as we are on day 620 something. And as we're all here again together to build community and see each other and reflect and think and sing and smile at each other. Hello, everybody out there on Facebook Live. Thank you for joining us again. And hello, everybody here in our beautiful room. First of all, hello to Chris Matthews coming in from DC, who's going to be singing with us today. Chris is a surprise guest. Everybody give it up for Chris. We haven't seen her for a while. She's been super busy, and we're glad she's here. Aaron for running the tech. Thank you so much. Aaron coming in, I think, from the DC area today. And hello, Dan and Claudia Zanes coming in from Baltimore. Glad you guys are here. We love when you're with us. Hi, Brian in Maryland. Nice to see you. And hello to Becky in British Columbia. And hello to Sue Sean posing as a bunch of numbers coming in from, I think, Pennsylvania, but I don't remember. No, Massachusetts. I knew. I got it. Aloysius, hello. Nice to see you coming in also from Massachusetts. And hello to Deborah in Kentucky. Nice to see you. And thank you so much for the secret friend-adote gift. Amazingness. Hello to Deli. Nice to see you today. Coming in from Maryland. And Karen coming in from Oregon. Hello. Hi, Shari coming in from New Hampshire. Hi, Susan in Ohio. Hi, Lisa in Indiana with hat and hatted friend. Hello to Trish in Victoria. Nice to see you. And Carolyn and Elf. Wait, it's Herbie the dentist. I love it. All right. So seriously, I had a boyfriend in college who had a nickname of Herbie the Dentist because everybody said he looked like Herbie the Dentist. So, all right. Carolyn in Boise, nice to see you. And Sarah in Texas, hello, nice to see you. And you're walking around in the background, friend. And Kevin Ennis in New Hampshire, hello, nice to see you. I'm so glad you're here. Arlene in California, hello. Bonnie in Idaho, hello. Johnny Harper, ready to rock out with his guitar, coming in from California. Nice to see you. Hi, Ralph and Penny in Victoria. It's Ralph on the screen and maybe Penny's disembodied hand that will enter. No, not to. Oh, there she is. Hi, nice to see you. And Ann in Maryland, hello. Sandy in Western North Carolina, great to see you. Rosalie in Michigan, hello. Cliff and Lynn in Vermont, hello and hello. Nashville, Ann. And Mom, hello, Mom. Everybody say hi to Ann's beautiful mom. We're so glad you're here. Nice to meet you. Hi to Nancy coming in from Washington State. Hello to Victoria coming in from Cambridge, UK. I think you might be new to us today, or maybe you've been here before, maybe once. Yeah, okay. Hello to Fred in Silver Spring. Nice to see you. And Christiana and Bob coming in from Maryland. Storm in Massachusetts, complete with fun Christmas hat. Lynn in Connecticut. Hello, nice to see you. Hi, Stephen, Michelle in Maryland. Hi, Caroline in DC. Busy Graham, Carpe Diem Arts. Let's give it up for Busy Graham. And let's give it up for Carpe Diem Arts, making this fabulous program better, one song at a time. Hello to, I think I just got the tagline right for the first time. Carol in Connecticut, nice to see you today. And hello, Suzanne in Ithaca, nice to have you with us. Annette in California, Bob in Massachusetts, Susan in Seattle. And let's see, we've got some folks. Oh, Hindi in Toronto, hello. And Aloysius, did I see you already? Mabel, hello. And folks off video, Curly Tops, who are busy eating their lunch offline. And Joni and Kat and Anna. And still some other folks popping in the room. Hello, hello, and hello. Let's all take a deep breath. Whew. It's so lovely to be with you all and to celebrate a Sunday with you. I am going to begin by turning it over. Well, I'm going to welcome everybody to the last day of our seasonal singing week. And we start tomorrow our wintry week, I think, or something. More really just singing winter and holiday and seasonal songs and basking in the joy of being together. And talking about joy, I'm going to turn it over to Dan and Claudia Zanes, who always fill my heart with a lot of joy. And I'm super glad you guys are here today and looking forward to singing with you, whatever you got for us.
Thank you, Joe.
Right,
Great to
thank you,
see
Joe.
everybody. Wonderful to be here with you this Sunday.
Good morning. It's so nice. Yes. Well, we have a winter solstice song. We've been doing a lot of specific holiday songs this month, but one of the things that we haven't really touched on is the winter solstice, which is such a deep and meaningful point in the year, the longest night. So we're going to sing a song called the long night.
For the long night.
For the long night.
It's on our new record, Let Love Be Your Guide. And so it's very easy. You got a part in this song. It's sort of a call and response. We're going to sing the first line, and your response is going to be, thank you, Aaron. I think we just put the lyrics in the chat. Okay, so I'll sing, Sister, here's a song for, and your response is, for the long night. And I'll sing some more lyrics and you sing, for the longest night. I'll do a little more singing, for the long night. And then together we sing, and I'll sing with you till the morning comes. So for the long night is what you sing, and I'll sing with you till the morning comes. And this is our gift to all of you this holiday season. I know it can be a beautiful time with family, friends, loved ones. It's also very different, right? It looks different this year. It looked different last year. So this is a gift to carry with you into the winter solstice, but also into 2022 as well. Sister, here's a song for the long night. Sister, here's a song for the longest night. Sister, here's a song for the long night. And I'll sing with you till the morning comes.
Oh, brother, here's a prayer for the long night. Brother, here's a prayer for the longest night. Brother, here's a prayer for the long night. And I'll pray with you till the morning comes.
Mama, here's a dream
For the long night.
Mama, here's a dream
For the longest night.
Mama, here's a dream
For the long night.
and I'll dream with you till the morning comes.
Oh, Father, what's your wish for the long night? Father, what's your wish for the longest night? Father, what's your wish for the long night? And I wish with you till the morning comes. Oh, neighbor, here's a hand in the long night.
Neighbor, here's a hand in the longest night.
Oh, neighbor, here's a hand in the long night. And I'll build with you till the morning comes. And I'll build with you till the morning comes. And I'll build with you till the morning comes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. That was so beautiful. And sometimes joy is quiet instead of sort of Kathy B loud. And I started out loud and now I'm feeling so centered in such a joyful way. I love that song. I think you brought that to us last year, maybe same time or yeah, I love that song. And it's a great way to plug your new CD because anybody in the room who doesn't already have it certainly wants it now. So as as we enter into the gift giving season, and actually, speaking of which, before I get to more serious topics, in the gift giving season, Claudia, can you give us a teeny weeny lesson on soap making?
Oh, yes, sure. Yes. So, for those of you who don't know, I am a handmade soap maker. I got my soap lab upstairs, making all natural soaps using body butter, well, not body butters, oils and butters, cocoa butter, shea butter, stuff that's great for our skin, natural botanicals. There we go. Yes, that's the beauty. It's sort of like cooking for me. I grew up in the kitchen with my mom, a lot of home remedies, making things, tinctures, healing remedies, and all that. So I got into soap making a few years ago, really being mindful of what we put on our bodies, not only what we put in our bodies, but what we're putting on our bodies as well. So each bar is handmade with soul. I've got a number of them on my website at cleosoaps.com. Even if you want to see the artwork, I believe that soap can be artful as well. So this tangible little piece of artwork in your bathroom to bring joy to your bath or your shower. So thank you, Joe.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
The artwork of that
one.
I love it.
Yeah, so cleosoaps.com, check it out. Thank you so much for that, Joe.
So yeah, it's a beautiful combination of, music for the soul and then the smell for the soul and then the beauty for the soul, the visual arts side of the soul. So you're hitting so many of the senses, as you guys always do.
Thank
So
you.
thanks for being here. Can you tell me a little bit about sort of how you're feeling this holiday season? We are, of course, rolling into Omicron and goodness knows what else universe. And, there's that sort of holiday joy or closeness sensation, and at the same time, that sensation of like, holy cow, how are you guys feeling?
There's a lot going on. I think you were. I think you were right.
Yeah.
But I think it's. We're feeling like it's a time of possibilities and it's a time of new beginnings. But I think that let me put it this way, Joe. When I was in my 20s, I was drinking and drugging day in and day out. And anyone who looked at me would have thought, well, that guy's got a problem, but I couldn't see it myself. I couldn't see it myself until the pain became so great that I was willing to make a change, willing to make a fundamental change. So I feel like the pain is the pain is all around us, and I think it's an opportunity for spiritual growth. I really think that that's what it's about. But man, oh man, I'm not suggesting that we let the pain get any worse, because it's really, it's just intense for so many people in so many ways. But I do think that there's an opportunity for spiritual growth and for change for so many of us, that have maybe been living in our own bubbles, living our own, living like individuals, just doing our own thing, So I think it's a time of how we find each other and how we do what you all do every day, just find new ways to get together and get it together.
Yeah, and for me, I think it's a challenging time all around. Dan and I just got back from a trip to California. We went out there for a wedding and we extended the visit with plans and hopes to see my parents out in the Bay. And they both came down with COVID. And so that totally changed our plan. We hadn't seen them since 2019, so we were very much looking forward to being with them. And they were right at the tail end of that 14-week of quarantining. But it's just is that reminder that we are living in just new times, right? And so it's just very different. And I'm still learning and trying to figure out how to navigate in these times as well. So feeling hopeful, and I got to see them. It was a distanced hang. We hung out, and it was still better than nothing. But it is that reminder too, that this time of year that we're so used to being with one another in a different kind of way, it's hard. It's really hard.
Thank you to both of you for bringing all that reflection forward. Dan, you said something like, we don't want it to get worse or something, but like we just also don't get to control whether it gets worse or not. And so looking for those places where we can be hopeful and like do the self-soothing, whether it's a soapy bath or whether it's singing a song, like that's kind of what we all know we have to be doing and supporting each other in doing. And I will say that you're hitting a lot of nerves on the whole subject of like, the way right now that a lot of people are crashing and burning. So the drugs and the drinking that you just mentioned, there's so much, in a house with 4 teens and seeing how hard the pandemic has hit them. And, there's so much more depression in the world right now. And some lessons are hard earned and hard won. So I thank you for bringing all that forward. I will say on the aside that when you were in your 20s and you were maybe a little messier than you like to be, you sure made some really beautiful music. That out there. One of my all-time favorite songs in college that I love, I learned 6 months into the Daily Antidote, I was looking Dan up to read his bio. And I was like, why does it say Del Fuegos on Dan's bio? That's a band I listened to in college. And I was like, no, Dan was the Del Fuegos. How is it possible, right? So all those beautiful ways that life crosses. And speaking of way that life crosses, we're crossing into a zone over here with Chris Matthews, because last year in December, Chris was with us and she brought us a brand new song that she had just written or just finished. I guess she'd been writing it actually for a really long time. And I loved it so much and remembered it, so that when I was thinking about what are we going to sing in this beautiful December season, Chris was one of the first people I wrote to and said, can we please do it again? So Chris, the floor is yours. Thank you for being here.
Hi, everybody. It's so great to be with you. Thank you for inviting me and Joe. Gosh, what a beautiful, beautiful song, Dan and Claudia. The song I'm going to sing for you is not necessarily what we think of as a jovial type Christmas song per se, but as I was telling Joe, sometimes this time of year is very difficult for a lot of people, because those familial connections that so many of us cherish and relish and look forward to, other people, they just don't have that, and it's a very trying time for them. A lot of folks in the LGBTQ community have really strained relationships with their blood family, and so have closer ties to chosen family and such. And then folks who are, as Joe said, especially now in the pandemic, dealing with mental health challenges and finding themselves dealing with depression, some for the very first time. Christmas looks very different. And so that's kind of what this song is about. It's kind of about holding space for people who are experiencing Christmas a very different way and letting them know that they are not alone in that. And so this song is called Christmas Wish. Sometimes the gloom sets in so very deeply that even holiday lights don't seem bright. Sometimes the wounds that we carry can completely consume or entomb us day and night. Fathers and mothers closing their doors to their children. When will they learn to love, not fear that which is different? And when all feel so lost, it's so hard to be of good cheer. For some, Christmas is the hardest time of the year. So may today be what you need just when you need it. May it mend your tattered heart and keep it beating. This wish I send to you, be you stranger or friend. May all your Christmases be merry once again. Sometimes it feels much harder than it ought to. Even smiling, even breathing is work. Sometimes the walls seem to cave in all around you. No matter how fine things just were.
neighbors and strangers, suffering all the while silent. When will we learn to love, not fear that which is different? And when all feel so lost, it's so hard to be of good cheer. For some, Christmas is the hardest time of the year. So mate and Davy, what you need just when you need it. May it mend your tattered heart and keep it beating. This wish I send to you, be you stranger or friend. May all your Christmases be merry once again. Sometimes the ghost of your past keeps you trapped there. Sometimes the future haunts your right now. Sometimes the shadows you cast are just unpacked fears. And sometimes life knocks you down. A small act of kindness can be a life-changing event. When we all learn to love, not fear that which is different. 'Cause when all feel so lost, it's so hard to be of good cheer. For some, Christmas is the hardest time of the year. So mate and Davy, what you need just when you need it. May it mend your tattered heart and keep it beating. This wish I send to you, be you stranger or friend. May all your Christmases be merry once again. May all your Christmases be merry once again.
Thank you, Chris.
Thanks so much, everybody.
Thank you so much. It's so great to have you back in this space with us again, bringing your thoughtful, musical, amazing self and that ridiculously beautiful grin that you have.
Thank you, Joe.
Even when you're singing something that's full of, sort of the harder parts of life or the reflective side of life, the hope that you carry or that way that you bring your joy forward comes out even while you're singing. I don't know if it's maybe just that you're enjoying the playing so much, but it's just so clear that they're both there at the same time. You have that in common with Dan and Claudia for sure.
Yeah, I was listening to them thinking, man, I hope 2022 will let us like maybe get to play a show together in person or something.
Woo,
Just such
speak
beautiful
it,
music.
speak it,
I love it
Chris,
so much.
That would be amazing. Yep. So, and also there's lots of folks in the room who are in this area. So if you were to do something that lovely, lots of us could come and see you both at once. Woohoo! And of course, we're going to pick both of you up when we start the Daily Antidote bus tour, which will originate here.
Fantastic.
And that we're still trying to figure out how to get the floaters on it so we can go across the pond over to England to pick up folks over there.
Yes, I'm so excited. I'm going to get to go across the pond in 2022. I saw there were some folks here from the UK. So yeah, I'm going to get to go over there. I'm so excited. It'll be my first time playing music over there.
Awesome. Okay, so that's actually, I was going to ask you, tell us about what you've got coming up.
Okay, so close to home, the 22nd. So just in a couple days, I'm going to be down in Richmond at the Tin Pan. And then the very last week of the year, the 27th, 28th, 29th, and 30th, I'm doing 4 more shows with Dar Williams. So those of you who are in the Northeast, we're going to be in Portland, Maine, somewhere in Massachusetts, New Hope, Pennsylvania, and then finishing out in Brooklyn. So if you're in the Northeast, hopefully I will get to come see you. They're all vaccinated and masked shows, so we're being very safe, very cautious beforehand, and now especially with Omicron. So yeah, come out and celebrate the new year with us.
Beautiful. I've already looked at the Massachusetts show and had marked it on my calendar since I think I'm going to be up in New England around that time. So I'm hopeful I'm going to be there. And there's lots of Massachusetts folks in this room. So yeah, we have to all, until we get the bus working, we have to all meet up at as many things as we can possibly meet up. And yeah, Chris and Dan and Claudia, you guys let us know when you're going to be in Boise, Idaho, and Victoria, because we've got lots of folks from those 2 places. So we'll have to, so let's see, Dan and Claudia and Chris, do either of you want to share anything else or reflect on anything or got anything else you want to tell us about that's coming up or?
I just will leave a reflection of fashion. I'm a preacher's kid, so I just can't ever help myself with the chance to do that. I just want to say to everybody, I know how incredibly difficult these past 2 years have been, and it's bringing out so much in so many different ways, some for good, some for bad. But just remember to take as much comfort as you can in gatherings like this, in places where you can find community, because ultimately that's the thing that's going to help keep us all sane enough to continue to endure this very unprecedented time. Lean into those communities. There is love all around you, and sometimes in very unexpected places. And where there is love, there is hope. And where there is hope, we can endure anything. So please, as difficult as this time is, please know that there is hope and love around you, and lean into that and find it where you can.
Thank you so much, Chris. Totally beautiful. Sort of a little bit of a repeat there on some of the stuff that was coming up yesterday in the cocktail party. So we were together for 2 hours plus as a community yesterday, and different people unmuted and said things. And there was a lot of that reflection about how much a community can be sustaining. In particular, this beautiful community that formed during the pandemic. And it's really true that when you're feeling down, if you know the places that you have to go where you can be buoyed, that really does make a huge difference. So thank you. And I didn't remember that you were a preacher's kid. I'm actually the daughter of a deacon, so it must be where I get it from.
Yeah, I'm going down in just a few hours to go see the Reverend. I'm so very excited. I'm going to get to celebrate Christmas with her a little bit early, so I'm very excited about that.
Oh, that's beautiful. Thank you, Chris, for sharing that. Dan and Claudia, what are you going to be doing for the day or the day of or the eve or any of it?
To be seen.
We'll be doing
I don't know.
here.
Chinese food is pretty good on Christmas Day.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of folks in the room who said they order Chinese food on Christmas Day, so maybe that's your
there
thing
you
this
go.
year. Yeah.
All right.
So Dan and Claudia, how would you feel about closing us out? And if you would be so kind as to sing maybe many of those verses again. I think I'm going to spotlight some of the beautiful faces in this room so we can see everyone singing along.
Wonderful.
Great. Yeah, and before, since we're talking about love, since we're talking about community, as we should be, I just want to thank everybody from the Daily Antidote community for coming into Constructive White Conversations this year. It's really, really been great to see so many of you coming in to get, open and honest, and take a look at at that racial conditioning that's so difficult to dig into alone. So it's really, really been nice to see so many of you, and I just want to extend an invitation to anyone who does identify as white. If you want to take a look at this white supremacy conditioning, or whatever you want to call it, hang out with like-minded white folks and get into this thing. And we found there to be, I know for myself, the more I look at it and deal with it, the more free I become, and the more useful I become in the struggle for collective liberation. So come join us, constructivewhiteconversations.org.
Thank you,
Thank
Dan.
you again to Chris for that beautiful
Yes.
offering. That was really moving and uplifting. Thank you so much, Chris.
Thank you, Chris, and thank you, Dan and Claudia. So, speaking of community, the Constructive White Conversations is, again, a room full of people who mostly have never met in person. And what an amazing thing. What an amazing space for friendship and growth. And thank you guys for everything that you've done in here all year. All right, deep breath. Dan and Claudia, how would you feel about singing us out?
All
Let's
right,
do it.
let's do it. Sister, here's a song for the long night. Sister, here's a song for the longest night. Sister, here's a song for the long night. And I'll sing with you till the morning comes.
Oh, brother, here's a prayer for the long prayer for the longest night. Brother, here's a prayer for the long night, and I'll pray with you till the morning comes.
Mama, what's your dream
For the long night,
Mama, here's a dream
for the longest night,
Mama, here's a dream
for the long night,
and I'll sing with you till the morning comes.
Oh, Father, what's your wish for the long night? Father, what's your wish for the longest night? Father, what's your wish for the long night? And I'll wish with you till the morning comes. Oh, neighbor, here's a hand in the long night.
Neighbor, here's a hand in the longest night.
Neighbor, here's a hand in the long night, and I'll build with you till the morning comes. And I'll build with you till the morning comes. And I'll build with you till the morning comes.
Happy holidays to all of you. Thank you,
Thank
thank you,
you.
thank you.
And Chris, say hi to Dar for me.
Yes.
I sure will.
Say hi to Dar from all of us.
Yes.
Will do.
She was a lovely person that came into this room and sang with us in here, like so many of the other lovelies that you all sing with. Thank you, Dan and Claudia, for that beauty. Thank you so much, Chris, for that beauty. Thank you
My
for
pleasure.
taking us on a reflective journey today here in the Daily Antidote of Song. I want to wish everybody a happy Sunday. I want to thank all the folks out there on Facebook Live for coming. Thank you so much for being here, and we can't wait to see you again tomorrow.